Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fandom Fights. Another exciting episode for you today. We have Nazario Montenegro going up against Mark Camire. Kaleb Koho is on the desk with me for this one. Kaleb, how you doing?
I'm doing good. It's always nice to be back on this side of it. Sometimes I just did one with Nick. Now I'm doing one with you. It's like a nice little reunion. We're making a whole thing out of it. It's great.
Like I said, we got Nazario and Mark here today. The last time we saw Nazario, he played Zadius Smith, winning that match, and the last time, pretty handedly winning that match, by the way, I might add. Even though Zadius was there for the people, Nazario decided to just, be incredible in that match. And then Mark, the last time we saw him was in the last Summer Series tournament, actually playing myself, but went down to the wire, got a perfect round in round 1 in that match, went almost perfect in round 2 and in round 3. It went down to the last question. So both these guys in their last performances, really good job. It's going to be kind of interesting to see which one of them can kind of take their losing record and put it into a winning record. What do you think about the match today, Koho?
I think this Dread Video Store matchup is one where the records do not actually reflect the skills of the opponents playing. Most of the times they're usually on the lower side of the match where they're the lesser favored, but they take it to the wire. They put up the best effort of most people that you'll see in that situation. And one of these guys is very much due for a win, so we'll see which one gets them.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's go talk to them right now in the promos.
Hey, Mike.
Hey.
We are back. The video store is in Multiplex. It's been a while since we could actually celebrate faction shit.
Yeah, we actually finally got employees. Look what happened last time. We had to fire all those fuckers.
Yeah, we got a bunch of actually talented people.
Yeah.
Like Brittany Tapley already got the MVP on the last one standing thing. And people have been winning. I don't know when they're going to release this, but they've been winning.
Yeah.
So you know what that means.
We don't have to do shit now.
Exactly. Like this match, I didn't study shit. I didn't prep. It doesn't matter. No. We have enough people winning for us, so we just have to show up and be funny.
Yeah, as long as they keep winning, we good. If they start losing, then we're gonna have to start firing fuckers again.
I don't know. What faction are we playing today?
I don't know.
It's not Fandom, right?
No, we would have known that. They'd be bitching already.
Is the Traders?
No, not the Traders.
Then I don't know because there are no more factions in this shit. Let's go.
Shit.
I'm realizing now I should have told you to go first on promos because how do you follow Mike and Nazario ever? But I guess the answer is we follow them hopefully by winning a match, right? I don't know if we're going to win the promo, but maybe we can win the match. How are you feeling, Mark?
Oh, I gave up the competition for the promo a long time ago. That's a losing battle, no matter who it is. But I tell you this, maybe it's because I'm representing Stained Glass Loki, but I feel I am burdened with glorious purpose. By that, I mean, I want to win this match. The last time Nazario and I faced, it wasn't a great turnout for either one of us, but he still managed to win. So now, tonight, it's all about who's going to have, an okay game. But I want to be the one that has the most okayest game. What say you, Scott? Let's do this.
Fandom references. I love them.
All right. So, Mike and Nazario being absolutely wonderful. I have to say that per my contract with them where they gave me a shit ton of money to not play in Fandom. And I'm liking the face of Scott in the Club Dread as manager. I'm digging it. I like the look. I'm digging the Christmas tree vibes. Little does he know that this match airs in the end of March, but it is what it is. I'm digging it. What do you think, Koho?
I have to say I do not appreciate this slander that the video store keeps putting on us as traitors. Last I checked, they got mad that I didn't put Mike in the Fandom singles match when I had Scully. Sorry guys, you left me. I don't know what you're talking about.
I actually just looked. This match here is February 20th, so it's not too bad, Scott. All right, we're going to get into it right now with round number 1. Here's how it's going to work. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of Fandom fights. Each question is going to be worth 1 point apiece. If you get all 10 correct, you will be issued a bonus question to you. Only to you. 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Gentlemen, any questions before we get started?
Does anyone else see the cat behind
Club
me?
Dread.
I heard Club Dread, and has anybody seen what?
Did anyone else see that cat run by? No, I'm crazy. It's cool.
Let's get into it. Let's start off. Koho, why don't you give us question number 1?
I would love to do nothing more. Your first question comes in the category of YA. How many YA films has Wes Ball directed?
How
many films have you directed, Tim?
I don't know who that is.
Feature length or overall?
Let's do overall. I'm very curious.
Many.
Yeah,
I can't count off the top of my head. 5. Feature film.
I like the one with the popcorn guy.
1. Pens down. That is a good one. www.youtube.com/TimLovesMovies. Let's go to Nazario.
4.
And Mark.
I may have overshot it with 2.
We were looking for 3. 3.
Oh, damn.
No.
Right around it.
Wow.
Guys, your next question is going to be in the category of Disney live action. In Maleficent is revealed to be what kind of creature? When anybody asks me what kind of creature I am, I just say a Burger King.
I do love a good old American. Ooh, I do very much like a good old American cheeseburger.
Good old fashioned American cheeseburger. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we will start with Mark.
Dragon
and Nazario.
A dark fae?
Both incorrect. We were looking for a fairy. A fairy. So, what is
Isn't
next?
She kind of a dragon?
She kind of a fae?
She's a fairy. Are you looking to challenge?
No.
Okay.
Then your third question comes in the category of DC. Which DC film was the first to feature the League of Shadows?
Sounds pretty cool, but I'm more interested in I got nothing. All the different league things sound bad. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen's rough.
I'm a big fan of the Club of Sunlight. I'm a good fan. I'm a big fan.
3, 2,
More
1. Pens down. Nazario.
Batman Begins.
And Mark.
Batman Begins.
Both on the board, 1 apiece. As we get into your next question, which is in Mission Impossible. Who asks Ilsa to walk away for Ethan's sake before the final mission in Mission Impossible Fallout?
You hear they delayed the 7th one again?
I'm so fucking mad. When
I
went into the letterbox list to because I have the list of all the stuff coming up, and when I had to take it off of the 2022 list of movies, I was so pissed.
It's so disappointing. It means we gotta wait longer for 8 too. What the hell?
1. Pens down. Yeah, exactly. Let's go to Mark.
Was it Luther?
And Nazario.
Was it Solomon Lane?
It is Luther. So Mark will take the 1-point lead there, 2-1. What's next?
I am sensing a theme for myself as your next question comes in the category of the worlds of DC. In Man of Steel, Superman kills Zod while he is using which of his powers? Movie bad.
Did you say movie's bad?
Movie's bad.
No, it's not. It's awesome.
I don't think it is a masterpiece like Scully says, but I do not think it's awful. There's a lot of it I really like. 5, 4.
Me and Scully are on exact opposite
2,
on this movie.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Nazario.
Heat Vision.
And Mark.
I said laser eye beams.
We can accept both of those answers. Yes, that is basically what it is.
I actually erased Laser Eyes because I was like, it has a name, I think.
You did it better. It's fine.
I think I've answered the exact same way as the laser vision from his eyeball. Guys, your next question is in Marvel, regular Marvel. Who plays Rogue in the X-Men franchise? Not to be confused with Rouge Nation or
Rouge One. Yeah. We love those.
Yeah.
Great
5,
films.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Mark.
I'm coming after you, Scott. Anna Paquin.
And Nazario.
One of these movies actually has a rogue cut.
That's true, and it's pretty fucking good, actually. So we will move on to the next question, which is what?
Your next question is in the category of horror icons. In the original A Nightmare on Elm Street, Glenn dies when he is pulled inside of what? This was a painful category to study, I will say. It was a very difficult.
Was it?
You're right. A third of this was hard to do. Two-thirds of it I actually kind of liked.
It's really, there's some shit, but overall, it's really not that bad. 5.
I really like
the Friday. All your movies are like 80 minutes long. What? Pens down.
I like the Fridays.
Nazario.
He's bad.
And Mark.
Yeah, I'd say his mattress.
Yep, we can take both those answers. So Mark keeps the lead 5-4 as we get into your next question, which is in my favorite category. It's Middle Earth. Your question is, in the Two Towers, what do the Ents do to flood Isengard?
So we recently had a discussion, me and Boatman and Scully in a group chat,
okay,
about the Oscars pertaining to Middle Earth and how many we give them personally. And I give this entire trilogy 2 Oscars. And I was told to die.
Asshole. 5, 4. I rewatched this movie yesterday.
Pirates 1 though wins 13.
Pens down. Yeah, exactly. Get the fuck out of here. Let's go to Mark.
They break the dam.
And Nazario.
I just realized I never actually wrote this word before. It's a damn like this.
That is damn like that, and you are both correct. We have, I believe, word for word, break a dam. Yeah. So
if you had put an in on it, I would have challenged.
All right, your penultimate question comes in the category of Star Trek. Which Star Trek film features a ship renamed the HMS Bounty? Dogs are going nuts on my end. I don't know
Is that on your end? Okay, I was going to say, as long as they don't wake up my new puppuccino.
Yeah. Hopefully, I don't know.
He'll probably make a guest appearance on an episode of Logged It tomorrow. Spoiler alert, we're shooting this on
look forward to it.
Just Maggie won't be home. He's a little clingy right now. 5, 4. So we'll see what happens. 3.
I'm very excited to meet him.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Nazario.
Beyond.
And Mark.
I said the Undiscovered Country.
Both incorrect. We were looking for The Voyage Home.
Oh.
The one with the whales. So we get into your final question, which is in the category of the Wizarding World. We will give you a little bit of extra time on this one. Your question is, name all 4 Hogwarts houses in the Wizarding World. And let me guess, this series gets -7 Oscars.
No, this one actually I think has like a combined 9, 10 between all 8. I give it more than the Oscars did.
That's fair. I want to be clear to the audience at home. I'm not saying that Curse of the Black Pearl doesn't deserve 13 Oscars. I don't think it does, but I would say that there are some technical things that it probably should have gotten on the same level as Lord of the Rings. But to say that Lord of the Rings doesn't also deserve those things, you are crazy, sir.
Does it deserve visual things over Curse of the Black Pearl too?
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Nazario first.
Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, Slytherin.
And Mark.
Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, Slytherin.
Both correct. So we end round number 1 with Mark in the lead, 7-6. Is that what you have, Koho?
That is exactly what I have, sir.
Okay, so we will bring in the wheel from wheeldecide.com for round number 2. Here's how it's going to work. We have this beautiful wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each player is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it, or they can choose to spin again, but they have to keep whatever they spin the second time. Each question is worth 2 points apiece. Unless you check to multiple choice, then it will be worth only 1 point. Both players still have all 3 repeats remaining and their challenge rule. And please remember that stealing is available in round number 2. So if you get the question wrong, your opponent could steal the points, and that's not good for anybody but your opponent. So don't do it. The categories on the wheel today are as follows. Disney Animation, DreamWorks Animation, Pixar, Planet of the Apes, Middle-earth, MCU, DC, and Worlds of DC. So, Mark, you are in the lead. We'll bring in your manager. Would you like to spin first or defer to Nazario?
What do you say we give the world some more video store content and spin second?
I feel like the world has been lacking in so much of it, so you're making good points here. So yeah, we will defer.
Okay.
All right, so we'll bring in Mike, and this will be the spin.
What happened? I wasn't listening. Are you winning?
Mike, I think I should have challenged that Faye one because I think Faye is fairy.
It lands on Middle Earth. Would you
I
like
wasn't
to
paying
spin
attention.
Nazario or spin again?
Have you ever been to Middle Earth?
No.
And fuck it, spin it again.
Okay.
Spinning again?
Sure.
All right, this is what you are going to be stuck with.
I may regret this.
It lands on the MCU.
That's fine.
Fuck it.
All right. So, Nazario, you will be getting your questions from the category of the MCU. Are you prepared for said questions?
Yeah.
Okay, if you are prepared, then Koho, I'm going to have you go ahead and give him those questions.
All right. Your first question in the category of the MCU. Bobby Cannavale, T.I., Haley Atwell, and John Slattery all appear in which MCU film?
I forgot like 2 names. Give me a repeat.
All right. That is your first repeat. Bobby Cannavale, T.I., Haley Atwell, and John Slattery all appear in which MCU film?
Ant-Man.
That is correct for 2 points.
Just a reminder to
Sure.
keep both hands on screen, Nazario.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right, your second question. At the beginning of Iron Man, what casino game is Tony playing when Roadie gives him the award he missed the ceremony for?
Dice.
That is incorrect. Mark the chance for the 2-point steal.
Craps.
That is correct for 2 points.
Isn't that dice?
It's called craps. It's different.
What? Bring my manager in here.
Yes,
I mean, go ahead. Go ahead.
The fuck is craps? He was throwing dice.
If you want to challenge, I say challenge, but I don't think we're gonna have to challenge anything more.
Dude, he literally was throwing dice. I say he dice. This is the bullshit you apply only to international people.
Are you
challenging?
Are you challenging?
I heard
You know
challenge.
what crap is? Crap is shit. Like this decision.
Are you challenging Nazario?
Yes.
Okay, we will be right back after this challenge.
Fucking bullshit.
All right, we're back from the challenge. Here's what we decided. We watched the scene from the movie. They do say craps in the scene. We also looked at different rulings that we made on past questions, very similar. We are going to be awarding Mark the 2-point steal that craps was the correct answer. Dice is not an acceptable answer. So Mark will get that 2-point steal, bringing his total up to 9. Nazario is at 8, and we will move on to give Nazario his third question.
Your third question in the MCU. What rank does Thaddeus Ross hold in The Incredible Hulk?
General.
That is correct for 2 points.
And the lead.
Your penultimate question in the category of the MCU. In Avengers Endgame, back in 1970, who is Howard Stark looking for when he runs into Tony?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A. Hank Pym, B. Peggy Carter, C. Colonel Phillips, or D. Arnim Zola.
Hey, Carter.
That is incorrect. Mark the chance to 1 point steal. Your options again are A. Hank Pym, B. Peggy Carter, C. Colonel Phillips, or D. Arnim Zola.
Arnim Zola.
That is correct for a 1 point steal. And your final question is Nazario in the category of the MCU. In Doctor Strange, Stephen creates a portal to the hospital and has Christine operate on him after sustaining what kind of injury?
We're just looking for a general answer.
Right? Like dice are general, right? Shit. Multiple choice.
Your options are A. Stab wound, B. Broken arm, C. Gunshot wound, or D. Broken back.
Stab.
That is correct for a 1 point steal. Or 1 point, not a steal.
All right. So with that, Nazario gets his total up to 11 to Mark's 10. Is that what you have?
That's what I have, yes.
So we'll bring back in Scott and the wheel for the spin for Mark. And your spin is in.
Oh, it's a roulette spin.
And it lands on Dreamworks Animation. Would you like to keep it or spin it?
Yeah, I think we could probably spin that again, don't you think?
You know, DreamWorks, they have so many animated movies, and all of them kind of okay. So, yeah, let's spin it again.
I've heard that in one of them they play roulette, but yeah, we'll spin again.
Sweet mercy. Okay.
While they're in prison.
It lands on opponent's choice.
That's what I get. That's what I get.
All right. So, Nazario, the options you can pick from for Mark are Disney Animation, DreamWorks Animation, Pixar, Planet of the Apes, Middle Earth, DC, or Worlds of DC.
So, what do you think we should give?
You're probably going to get the more chance it steals at Disney Animation. But you could go DreamWorks as well. Either one. I'd say you got to put a good shot.
Disney Animation.
Okay. So, Mark, I will give you your questions in Disney Animation. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right. Your first question in Disney Animation is, which Disney animated film features a fish named Pudge and a doll named Scrump?
Multiple choice.
Okay, your options are A, Lilo and Stitch, B, Treasure Planet, C, Bolt, or D, Chicken Little.
Can I get the options one more time?
Yes, you can. A, Lilo and Stitch, B, Treasure Planet, C, Bolt, D, Chicken Little.
Lilo and Stitch.
That is correct for 1 point and a tie game. Your second question, Mark. What kind of animal is Monstro in Pinocchio?
He's a great blue whale.
We will accept that for 2 points.
Okay.
Is he not blue, Nazario?
I have no fucking clue, man.
Yeah. You said whale.
It's not like he can challenge anyway.
He's a whale, but he's the color.
Did they say great blue whale in the movie? I don't know.
All right. Mark.
Yes.
How does the villain Sykes die in Oliver and Company?
Ooh, it's been a hot minute. Multiple choice for safety.
All right, your options are A, falls off of a building, B, is hit by a train, C, drowns, or D, falls out of a plane.
Hit by a train.
That is correct for 1 point. Your fourth question. In Hercules, what is the name of the group who narrates the film?
Oh, no. Oh. Girlfriend's going to be mad at me. Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, the Muses, B, the Artisans, C, the storytellers, or D, the goddesses?
Is it the muses?
That is correct for 1 point.
Damn it. Sorry, babe.
And your final question in Disney animation. Who voices Sisu in Raya and the Last Dragon?
You mean Raya and the Last Dragon? No, I'm just kidding. Multiple choice, please.
All right, your options are A, Gemma Chan, B, Kelly Marie Tran, C, Karen Fukuhara, or D, Aquafina.
Let me get a repeat of the whole question, please.
Okay, your question again. Who voices Sisu in Raya and the Last Dragon? And your options are A, Gemma Chan, B, Kelly Marie Tran, C, Karen Fukuhara, or D, Aquafina.
Aquafina?
That is correct for 1 point. So Mark making his way through Disney animation on opponent's choice, getting his total up to 16 to Nazario's 11. Is that what you have, Koho?
That's exactly what I have with both, with 2 repeats.
Yes. Okay. So we will move on to round number 3. It is the betting round. Here's how it's going to work. We are going to say a category. The players are then going to have to decide whether they want to bet 0, 1, or 2 on the question. If they get the question right, they will gain those points. If they get the question wrong, they will lose those points. And we will play until we have run out of questions or someone is mathematically eliminated. So any questions from the players?
Nope.
Okay. So your first category that you can bet points on is going to be Dreamworks Animation. All right, let's get bets starting with Nazario.
2.
And Mark.
0.
All right, guys, your question in Dreamworks Animation. In B Movie, what comedic actor voices the mosquito that Barry meets on the windshield?
Fuck, do I know?
You love this movie, Koho.
I do really like this movie. I'll just be completely honest. The thing is, it is one of the most pound for pound, ridiculously funny movies I've ever seen. Is it good? Not really. It's really funny. It's very, very funny. Very clever.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Mark, who bet 0.
It stars Jerry Seinfeld. It's got to be funny. I said George Carlin.
And Nazario.
Patton Oswalt.
That is incorrect. The answer is Chris Rock.
Of course it is.
And I'm just making sure because I'm really bad at math. I think we still have a game. Yes, we do. Okay. We do still have a game, so we are going to move on to the next category, which is going to be scores and soundtracks. All right, let's get bets starting with Mark.
Keep it at 0.
And Nazario.
Shit. I did math wrong. This kills me, right?
It does.
A little bit, yeah.
Fuck! Give me a question anyway.
I think we have to take that, right, Nick? Like, we have
I mean,
Yeah.
I did math wrong. It's fine.
Okay, all
But I
right.
want a
So,
question anyway.
all right. Well, your question anyway, Koho, go ahead and give it.
All right, guys, your question in the category of scores and soundtracks. In Black Widow, what song does Alexei play for young Yelena in the car while the family escapes Ohio?
Oh, man.
I just what a night we had.
What a night.
5,
Unbelievable stuff.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Nazario, we'll start with you.
American Pie.
And Mark.
This will be the day Nazario dies. American Pie.
And your winner, Mark Camire. The answer was American Pie.
Unbelievable.
Koho, what'd you think of that one?
I thought that was thoroughly entertaining and very competitive. Both these guys played pretty well, despite getting things that like necessarily not the strongest of their round 2s, and they worked their way through it. They stayed pretty much neck and neck all the way through to round 3. And it just came down to maybe a miscalculation on that second question betting that maybe ends the match a little early, but I think both played really well.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's start by talking to Mike and Nazario. Guys, good match overall. Had a strong round one. A couple missteps in round two, but otherwise, you played really, really well. Nazario, you came into this match saying you didn't give a fuck because you pay other people to win for you now.
You make me give a fuck in the match. It bothers me.
That's fair. I know this is what happens. You say you don't care, and then you end up caring. It's happened to me countless times. So, what are you thinking, Nazario?
Look, Nazario, this is my fuck up. I forgot to tell you to cheat on your wife again. You didn't. So,
True.
Fuck.
3 things. I think she's referred to as a dark fae at some fucking point. I will watch that movie again.
Okay.
Dice are dice. They're fucking dice. And welcome, Mike. Really?
I told you to go welcome. You fucking didn't.
We cut out the manager talk, but you find a way to bring it into the post-match. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Nazario, you still have a record that you still have like 5 wins on your record. So like you said earlier, you always make it very, very competitive, and you did the same thing today. Who do you want to play next time to try to, build up to the 500 again?
Who has like negative points right now? Like
I do.
Yes, give me that man.
I don't think that's true, actually. I don't know, but we'll see what we can do. Nick makes those things happen. I just asked the questions. Gentlemen, if we can make that happen, it would be incredible, and I'd love to see it. Thanks for playing today. Great job today, Nazario. Let's bring in Mark Camire. Mark, I believe this is your 2nd win on your record. You got another one on there.
Only 2nd in Fandom.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
For a guy who's challenged for teams belts as many times as you have, I think this is overdue to finally get this win on the record. How are you feeling today?
I feel pretty good. Look, anytime you get Nazario on screen, you're going to get entertainment. You put Nazario and myself on the screen, you're going to get all sorts of what you got. This is not our first rodeo together for sure, but I'm happy with the win. I'm shocked at myself that I navigated through Disney animation without, missing a step. That's pretty cool. Some of those questions I was very much guessing just to pull back the curtain. But hey, how about that? How about that for the guessing game? And I owe it all to the confidence to our manager, Scott. Thank you for being here, bud.
Look, I know you knew all of those Disney questions. You just went to multiple choice to minimize the steal. It's always the smart play. I know you knew all of them. But yeah, it was a great match. Mark played great, beasted his way through that opponent's choice. I think he's someone to watch out for, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely. So what are you thinking about next for you, Mark? Is there anybody that you want to play, maybe see in the future?
Yeah, you. One more time.
I was gonna say
these days.
Well,
look, you and I had a great match, and like that's I think one of my, if not the favorite match that I have that I've played and didn't win. I had so much fun playing against you in that one, and I think Brzakala Camire 2 would be something for the ages.
Might have to wait some time for that one, but
fine. But
but yeah, it would be fun. Maybe we can make it happen in another league or something. But I'd love to see it happen, Mark. It was one of my favorites as well. It was a great match that we got to have there. So great. Well, Mark, congrats. Scott, congrats. Koho, any final thoughts?
Yeah, I thought both guys played pretty decent. It's kind of crazy to think about. This is Mark's 2nd win. Yeah. First since the debut. So this is definitely one that's been a long time coming. With Nazario, he called out Mike, and I think that'd be really freaking fun to see a battle of 2 former teammates, especially if the records line up. I think that'd be super entertaining, especially since both were nominated for Comeback Player of the Year this last year. Good story there. But I was very entertained, especially by Mike's round 3 shenanigans that you didn't get to see.
Yeah, exactly. So, that's going to do it for us today at Fandom Fights. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you real soon with the next match. But for everybody over at the video store and at Club Dread, and to Nick behind the scenes and Koho as well, thank you for watching. We'll see you guys real soon. Bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.